like, were you ever scared, like, personally, not like of what a doctor may have told you or a nutritionist told you, like, were you personally ever like scared for like your life in a sense?
Yeah, I mean, I thought about it all the time before when the whole PCOS thing happened, especially that, like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have cancer. I'm gonna die early. I don't know what to do with my life. Like, I never saw myself in the future. I never saw myself married. I never saw myself buying anything because I've always had this thought in my head that if I had expectations for something and I don't meet it, the only person disappointing is myself. And I already felt disappointed in my life. I already felt that I was not a winner. I felt alone, even with company. I felt lost all the time. You know, I didn't have that vision. I tried. You know, like they say, the law of attraction.
Hmm.
Continuously think of something that you want, you would have it. I tried all of that, and you know what? I never did anything about it either. So it was that fear of moving on, and fear of, well, if I move on, is it even worth it? Because I just might die tomorrow. Like, who cares? Like, if I do die, I even had the thought, if I die, who would miss me? Maybe nobody, because I felt I didn't do anything in my life, you know?
So there was a point where you didn't feel like you could do anything about it. So it's just like, well, I'm gonna just be this way my whole life.
It was to the point where I've thought of committing suicide. Just the
Ooh.
thought of it. I didn't make an action to it, but I did thought about it, and then I was like, oh my God, I'm crazy. I'm crazy to think about it. So um, one time, I don't know how old I was, but in one part of my time in my life where I was in the journey of learning to be clean and to clean myself organically and to try my best to do it one more time. I gave myself one more chance. I decided, let me find maybe a church that will help me feel like I'm at home, and maybe that would help me. So I did. I switched my religion, um, changed my religion to Catholic, evangelical Catholic, and Christian, Christian. And that was a moment where I thought to myself, okay, I shouldn't be thinking about committing suicide, because I feel if I'm still here, I feel like there's still a purpose for me. And I didn't know what that purpose was. I had no idea. I was in the middle of leaving my teaching career and finding a new one, which I didn't know where I was going. And I only went to school for personal training just to learn for myself. And when I finally reached a goal where I lost 40 pounds on my own, and I was so happy about it, I was like, okay, maybe I'll be a trainer. And that's when I decided to work into fitness industry as a coach, as a trainer. And I worked at different other gyms just to keep learning. And I finally decided to do it on my own. And here I am.
Dental problems don't get better the longer you wait. They just get worse and more expensive. The #1 dental plan in America today guarantees to save you 20 to 80% on all dental procedures you can get done in the dental office. Regular teeth cleanings all the way up to cosmetic dentistry. No waiting periods. Contact a benefit consultant immediately to find out what open enrollment specials are available in your state today. 888-674-9409.